It's early and it's dark out. My lad got the blood flowing. Go and take a shower now and I'll be awake. It's just after 2:30 in the afternoon. I was up early. I've done 3.5 hours cleaning this morning. When I got home, I was so tired that I took a nap and I slept heavily and deeply for 2.5 hours. So I'm thinking I'll go and check out the climbing bars in the Rembrandts Park. That should wake me up. Well, I'm here. I was expecting a few people to be already training. There's just a couple of kids here and I've got the whole place to myself. Let's see what it looks like. Bars, and more bars. Okay, 5 minutes here, and I realise I'm not ready for this. I can just about hang, pull myself up a couple of times, and that's it. I think I just need to train a little bit more at home and come out here when I can actually make use of it. It hurts my hands too. Really, I can imagine getting blisters doing this until you get used to it. Another reason I have to prepare myself and do some more training before I go into this more seriously. Well, I'm back home. That was interesting for a number of reasons. Not least that I realised I'm not as strong as I thought I was. That stuff looks so easy when the experts are doing it. And when you're doing it yourself, I feel like a ton weight. And I'm not. I'm really quite light for my build. Yeah, there were a couple of kids playing on it, and our kids are just so agile and doing all the tricks I used to do when I was little as well. When you get to being an adult, if you don't keep it up, those sort of little childlike tricks of toppling over bars and swinging, that becomes a monster feat. unless you train. And I mean, all credit to the guys and the girls who are out there training on these things, because they're showing you exactly what you're missing in your physical potential if you don't, because they can do things that you would think are impossible, defying gravity and all sorts. But I'm not worried, I'll get there. It's just training, it's just training, that's all it is. Building up your strength gradually, which is why I'm glad I've got the bars here, because I'm going to do it here for a couple more months before I venture out there again. I don't need it at this moment anyway. I don't need it for flipping, and flipping is the first goal I have. And next week I've got some work close to the trampoline hall. I'll take a visit there and see what that has to offer. Because we've got another week of school holidays and the kids will be back in school, and there should be some quiet moments, so I should be able to train there regularly without too much spectatorship. But I'm really surprised how little it takes before you get some blisters on your hands. SIGs, we call them. I got 6 already, and that's just from a little bit of hanging, not even 5-10 minutes of working on those bars. And I suppose that'll toughen up as well after a little while. I hope so, because I'm going to have to go through that stage of having blisters, not being able to do anything with your hands for a little while before that hardens up. Or I'll have to wear gloves. We'll see. Anyway, that's it's interesting. It was. I tried a few things out. Just hanging is hard enough. The swinging from bar to bar, whoa! Then you realise holding your weight on one arm is difficult. Swinging with 2 arms, and I let go as I swung backwards to land on my feet. That's okay. Swinging forwards to land on your feet requires a little bit more practice, because you've got to flip from the hips and bring your body straight again, otherwise you'll land on your back. So those sort of things I've got to get more into as well. They've got a good apparatus there for leg lifts and sit-ups, but I can do that here as well. And the bars for the dips, when I get more advanced and stronger in that, then I can use them, but at the moment I think my kitchen counter is sufficient for that sort of thing. So those basic exercises of push-ups, pull-ups, chin-ups and dips and core training I can do here. It doesn't require me to go out to that park just yet. And anyway, the weather's changing and it's going to be wet and raining much of the time in the coming months, so I'm not missing out on anything. But it is inspiring to see, to experience the level you're at, knowing the level you can get to, and knowing that there's just training in between is really exciting. And it was good to go out there. I feel awake now after my midday sleep, and I can feel aches in the shoulders and in my arms and in my back just from the hanging and swinging that you realise where the muscle groups are that you need to train. And no, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about getting to a stage where I can actually use that apparatus and not look such an idiot, which is quite embarrassing when there's a couple of kids swinging around on them and you're a relative old man trying to do the same thing. But it was worth it. I'm glad I went out there, and I'm glad it didn't rain when I did go out there. So, what next? Oh yeah. When I came back and decided to do a little bit more filming here, I realised that this seat is my favourite place to sit and talk. This spot here was really boring with this white wall behind me. It's right next to the window, which is great when I've got the blinds down because I've got some nice light in here. But it's a really boring space if you've got nothing on the wall. So I've just been upstairs and to my attic and picked up this poster that I had hanging up there, a Mondrian poster, and I've set up a little bit of ivy to grow here, so it just brightens it up a little bit, brightens the background up a little bit, and judging from what I can see in the camera now, framed, seems okay. I'm quite happy with this. So this is going to be my regular vlogging space from now on. So I'm done now. I'm going to log off because all I'm going to do this evening is edit, and I'm not going to be filming that. So I'll see you in the next vlog. Till then, bye bye.